So the DJI OSMO Action, right? You probably got one like me, and you noticed all it comes with is this case and, you know, one of these things. There's no way to attach it to a tripod. So I ordered this thing. It was like 20 bucks. Took a chance on it. The FOREVERCAM case, aluminum, whatever. It has this really chintzy lens cap I'll never use, and it does have a clear UV filter, 52mm, which I don't think I have any, and I'll probably never use that feature either because I really don't care. I'm not about to put an ND on this thing and, you know, dial in the 180-degree shutter or anything like that, but it's actually surprisingly well made. It's got the cold shoe mount and the all-important Q20, which is what I bought it for, so I can you know, actually securely mount this thing. So let's try it on. Comes with some hardware, some crappy tools, and if you're so inclined, God, I just lost the lock washers probably everywhere. I don't know what you're supposed to do with that. Oh, well, protection maybe. So yeah, you can still have the whatever they call this type of mount if you want. I'm never going to use that though. That's the whole reason I got this. It does sit in there kind of nicely, but whatever. I will say this case that it comes with, you know, aside from the fact that there's no Q20, it is a pretty well made. It feels good. It's a nice case. It clamps on tight. I would trust it. But I like tripod mounts, not this gimmicky GoPro mount thingy. So how do I open this, huh? I don't know. I don't know how it opens. And I don't think it came with any instructions either. Huh. Alright, it couldn't be simpler. You just push up. You just push it up. And it's got a little spring-loaded detent in there, which is nice. But how does it fit, huh? How does it fit? Very snug. Very snug. Alright. So you can't take the battery out when it's in the case, obviously. Can't do it in the factory one either. Now, let's see. That's it, huh? And what's to keep that from coming off? I guess you just hope it doesn't. Huh, I thought it screwed together, but then I guess that would be a pain in the ass every time. So you can press the buttons. You can still press the buttons nicely. There's your audio. Q20. Oh, and this is an improvement. You can actually open the USB/SD card slot with it in the case, which you cannot do on this one. Now, let's see. Yeah, that's still pretty easy to press, even with my thumb. I can press that pretty well. All the buttons work pretty well. Let's see. Right, so the buttons are a little harder to press. Alright. So you could see, obviously, it blocks a little bit of the front screen. Or quite a bit. So if that's something you use a lot, you know, that's something to consider. Because even if you take this off, the filter, I mean, it's still, you'd have to like really disassemble this thing to get that off. But I don't use that much. You know, you just frame it up with it so you could still see yourself. in the forward screen if you need to. Now, do I trust this thing enough? Ah, man, is there a way to keep that? Maybe if you put a cold shoe thing in here. I don't know if I trust this because it doesn't clamp, so I don't know if I trust like putting this on a car. Anyway, it comes with fasteners if you do want to use this dumb little thing, and it has this little screwdriver and hex key, and it has some micro screws that I'm not even sure what those would be for. Anyway, yeah, I think it's worth it. Alright, so I just realized that, yeah, if you want to take this off because you want to see the full front screen, it's just 4 screws. You can use this baby screwdriver they give you, and I'm sure that's what these extra screws are for, if you lose some. So yeah, you could take that off if you want and just have it as a cage, whatever.